everybody, and welcome to Crafternoon with me, Miss Lindsay, and
I'm Miss Carly. Hi, guys.
And we're here at the Northborough Free Library. It's Tuesday afternoon, which means the craft materials are available around the side of our library, and you can pick them up today until 6 p.m. or while supplies last. Sometimes they do go very quickly, but this is a craft that you might be able to put together at home as well. So this week is meal week.
Mealtime.
Mealtime, and I love food.
Me too.
I love food. So this week we're going to be making donuts.
Yum. One of my favorite foods.
Love it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Do you have a favorite flavor of donut?
Oh, I really like maple frosted donuts.
Huh, interesting.
I do. What about you?
I'm gonna have to say I like a classic chocolate frosted donut or apple cider this time of year, especially.
Oh, the cider donuts are really good.
Really good. Really good ones in local businesses in Northborough too.
Absolutely. So, before you get started today, please make sure that you have a clear space to work with your materials. Parents, this one might get a little messy.
We have like the big three of messy ingredients. We'll call it that: clay, glitter, and paint. So grown-ups, put down some paper towels, put down some old newspaper.
But you know what we say? Learning is messy. Art is messy. It's all about the process. So you will need a glue stick or craft glue.
Craft glue probably will work a little bit better if you have it, but I made it work with this too.
There you go. A paintbrush or something to spread your paint.
Even if you don't have anything, you could use your fingers and just wash your hands really well afterwards.
Yep. And markers or crayons. Those are optional. So the interesting thing about this craft, this is unique in that you're going to make part of it, and it's going to have to dry.
Wait. That's hard sometimes.
It is very hard sometimes. So for this video, Miss Carly is going to be the patient one, and I'm going to be the impatient one, because we all know that there are some kids who really don't want to let it dry before they start to get, into their project.
Exactly.
Into their project. I don't want to wait for clay to dry. I just want to do my project. So we're going to do it both ways. Whichever way you choose, it's totally up to you. So grown-ups, if you can help be patient, great. If your child decides that they want to experiment impatiently, that's totally great too. It's all about having fun with it and making it your own.
You might have slightly better results if you can wait, but if not, it's still going to be really cool anyway.
Yes. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do when you take out your clay from your craft bag, okay, so you're going to shape your clay into a donut shape. Now, if you don't want to make a donut, friends, that's okay. You can make whatever you want. And you know what else you can do, and I'm going to do this, is you can mix your glitter in to your dough. You can choose to mix some of your glitter into your dough and save some for later steps. I'm going to mix some into my dough. So I have some really fun silver glitter. Look how sparkly that is. It's so sparkly. So I'm going to mix some into my dough because I want it to be really sparkly and shiny.
Now, the other step you can mix it in is in your paint, or you can also glue it on at the end. So you can save some of it. You can do it all in one step. It's really up to you.
And grown-ups, I'm going to do all three. My friends at home, I'm going to do all three. I'm going to put, look, I've got glitter in my clay.
You must really like glitter.
I love glitter. I really do.
It's very sparkly.
It's so sparkly. It's so fun. And, it offers up a bit of brightness and shine, especially in the late fall when we don't get a whole lot of shiny days.
There's a shiny day today, though, I'd say.
Oh, is it shiny outside?
It was. It might be getting a little dark now, but it's getting late in the day.
All right, so I've got some glitter in my donut dough.
Sparkle.
All right, and I'm going to shape mine into a donut. How do we do that?
Well, there's a few different ways.
Well, I'm going to try making a snake first.
That's a good idea. Here, I'll show you a different way. You can roll it into a nice ball and smoosh it like a pancake. Smoosh, smoosh, smoosh. And then you can cut the middle out. I'm going to use my glue stick cap to cut the middle out.
All right, grown-ups and friends at home, I made a worm, a snake, and then I made it into a circle to make my donut shape. My sparkly donut. Look, I've got glitter all over my hands already.
Now, if you're doing my method where you cut out a hole, now you have a munchkin.
Ah, a munchkin. Ooh, I bet you could roll that in glitter.
It already has glitter. Does it really need more glitter, Miss Lindsay?
Of course it does.
I thought she might say that.
All right, so my impatient friends at home, my air dry clay is not dry yet. If I wanted to go Miss Carly's route, I would put it to the side somewhere safe.
And then I'm going to get my time machine and pull back our dried one.
A dried one. So it's been what, 24 hours?
This was 24 hours when it was dry for me. If you have a really fat one, it might take a little longer.
So this one like this, where you make a snake first, that might take a little bit longer to dry.
The drier the place that you have, the better. So if you have like a room with a humidifier in it, that's not the room you want it in. Put it somewhere else.
Nope. But I'm going to work with the uncooked donut. Miss Carly has the cooked donut, and I have the uncooked donut. Friends.
And I went full movie magic and painted mine so it would be dry, so I could show you how to do the decorations.
Outstanding.
This is dry.
Mine is wet, and I have my paintbrush, and I'm going to take my paint and I'm going to put it on the wet clay, my uncooked donut.
Which will probably add a little bit to your dry time, so you'll want to leave it even longer if you're adding extra moisture. And
especially since I like a lot of frosting on mine.
Oh my gosh. Now the temper paint is quick dry, but it'll take a little bit extra with that clay on there.
And I'm kind of dabbing it on so that it looks like frosting. I'm not really brushing it. I'm dabbing it because I want it to look like frosting. If I brushed it on, it might not look like that. But if you decide that you want to brush it on, hey,
that's what I wanted to do.
If you have other colors at home, you can add other colors.
If you have a sibling at home who has another bag, you might have 2 different colors in your bag, and you could share them.
You could swirl.
See what happens when you mix your colors?
Yes.
Now, I have here some perler beads. Can you see those there? And those are going to be our sprinkles because I really like a donut with sprinkles. What about you, Miss Lindsay?
I think my donut needs some more glitter.
Okay. Well, there you go. She's putting it right in her paint on this stick. I'm going to show you how to do it with your sprinkles. So I'm going to use glitter sprinkles and some perler bead sprinkles. I'm going to take my craft glue and I'm going to put some on kind of like extra frosting. Ready? We're going to do like a zigzag. I'll show you when we get to the end.
Ooh,
so it'll look something like this. And now I'm going to take my glitter.
What color glitter do you have?
I have gold, Miss Lindsay.
Gold.
And I'm going to just sprinkle my glitter right on top. You're going to want to do this over something to catch it.
Yep, her paint is already dry. So the glitter is not going to stick to her paint because it's already dry. It's just going to stick to the glue.
And then you just shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. And we get something like that. There's our glitter frosting.
I love it. So, and mine is
how pretty
glittery paint.
And then I'm going to take more of this glue and I'm going to stick it on the perler beads. Now this is the part, so you really need some kind of glue like this or like Elmer's glue to do the glitter part. This, I found it worked both ways with the glue stick as well, but you'll want to use a lot of glue on that glue stick.
And I'm going to try something different because I didn't wait for my donut to dry and I still want to put the sprinkles on. So I'm actually going to use the glue and stick them on now, but I'm going to kind of push them down into the dough a little bit. So
good idea.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to end up waiting for my paint, my clay, and my glue to dry all at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
And
we'll let you know how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, should work, right? It's a little tricky, but that's okay. I'm up for the challenge.
Just maybe leave it on a nice flat surface while it dries then.
Yeah.
Is my advice to you, Miss Lindsay.
After you. Oh, thank you.
You were more prepared than I was.
I am up for the challenge.
Miss Lindsay, I think I just got some glue in my hair. I think it's time for your catchphrase.
Learning is messy. It happens. It'll come out.
I'll save that glue for later.
Yeah. You never know. art is messy. You know, there are lots of messy things that are totally worth the mess.
Like
As
glitter.
well, especially if you help clean up. It's always, always, always nice to help clean up. Now I've got a yellow one. So you can be gluing on your sprinkles, or you might want to come back to this video after your donut has dried.
We'll still be here.
Yes. So here we go. I've got my last sprinkle.
Now, an important reminder, don't eat these. They look
Don't
good
eat
enough to
them.
eat, but they're not for
Nope.
eating.
So I have a sparkly paint sprinkled purple donut, which is also sparkly in my donut. And you know, if you want, after it dries, you could paint the whole donut if you wanted maybe like a chocolate donut and you have brown paint at home. Or if you wanted a strawberry donut.
You can make it a
You could
chocolate
make
chip
pink.
cookie and put
Yes.
little dots in it. Maybe it's a blueberry donut. I know some of you have blue paint. You can put little dots of blue
Yeah.
in there. There's lots of good
Use your
options.
imagination because it's totally up to you what kind of donut you make. And the method you use or the way you make the donut is totally up to you. But know that, you know what? Art is messy sometimes. And it's okay if you get some on your hands. And it's okay if you make a little mess. Just be sure to help clean up.
Exactly.
Yep. So
helping
these
clean
are
up
our
right now.
donuts. And as always,
Yum.
you will be able to see them in the window of the children's room, right by Miss Carly and I's Crafts. We always put them in the window. And we look forward to getting back all of the turkeys that you've taken to color or disguise.
Although if you've gotten too attached to your turkey, we understand.
Absolutely. We'd still love to see a picture of it.
Yeah, photo.
And we can print it out and put it up there.
Yeah.
So that's totally up to you. And don't forget, if you're doing our fall reading frenzy on Beanstack, you can get an extra raffle ticket just by entering in the word feast this week. That's FEAST, all caps, on the Mealtime Week activity. And what else?
One last reminder is that we have a super special thing going on right now. A Northborough family recipe book. We want to know what your favorite recipes are.
Absolutely.
We have a form on our website, on Facebook. Submit your favorite recipes, and we're going to make a bound copy of it that we're going to put in the library, and I think we'll distribute a copy to the families who participate as well.
Absolutely.
So,
maybe you have a favorite donut recipe.
Maybe. I want to. I mean, if you do, I want to try it. So
yes.
please send it in.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.